Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2020 SA Olive Awards. My name is Minkie van der Westhuizen, and I'm so honored to be your host this evening. I'm not alone. I'm here with the beautiful Ilse van der Merwe. You will recognize her from her show on VIA called Klankbord. She is a food writer, a food blogger, a cookbook author. And it is lovely to have you here tonight, Ilse. Thank you very much for coming and for sharing the floor with me.
It's such an honor and a privilege for me to be here tonight, specifically to sit here next to you, but also to announce the awards for an industry that I'm extremely passionate about. I love South African extra virgin olive oil. I know some of the producers, and I know everyone is sitting at home or some of them at their offices around tables. We hope you have some wine to be celebrating a little bit later.
Some champagne to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we will be celebrating the farmers, the producers, the teams that have been working very hard in 2020 to make all of this happen.
Yes, so tonight is all about you, to shine lights on the industry and its people. We want to celebrate you. We know this is the highlight of your social calendar, and you work so hard for tonight and for these awards, and we know what it means to you. And for us, it's just such an honor to share it with you. Tonight's, of course, the first time that we are doing this event digital. Thank you very much, COVID-19. So please, there's a hashtag. Follow it. It's right over there. So the hashtag is SA Olive Awards 2020. This live stream is also available on Instagram. So tag us, hashtag. This year we had 104 oils that were entered into the 2020 awards, and it's just it's amazing to see the industry doing so well, even though we are still actually quite a small industry.
Absolutely.
But globally we pack a punch.
And you mentioned COVID-19, and that made 2020 a very special year and a very challenging year amidst one of the bigger crops harvests, I think, in the history of the SA olive industry. And the producers had to work with much smaller teams, and they've really had to pull out all the stops to make it happen. So we salute you in coming together. We are excited to buy all the fresh oils from the shelves.
Yes.
And we encourage everyone to look out for the CTC seal.
Yes.
Because
Ilse, the CTC seal, I learned about it today for the first time, and that's why I love doing things like this, because you learn something new every day. And the CTC seal basically says, it is what it says on the bottle. So it's inside now. So it basically says it's local, it's all South African, and
it's extra virgin.
And it's extra virgin. So if it says it's extra virgin on the bottle, it is. Yes. It's not fortified, it's not virgin, it is extra virgin olive oil.
And also it's been taste tested by a panel.
Yes.
So you know that whenever you see that seal on a bottle, that you're buying fantastic quality oil.
Yes.
The last thing that I learned quite recently is that usually the year of harvest will also be displayed. And obviously with extra virgin olive oils, you want an oil that's really fresh. I think the shelf life of extra virgin olive oils are between 18 months and 24 months. So look out for the 2020s, look out for the 2019s and the 2018s, and use your oil as fresh as you can. I think it's one of the things that set us apart from the rest of the world. South African oils are fresh oils. You have a very specific fresh palette also on the taste profile. So that is what we're celebrating
Yes.
tonight.
And of course, we want to thank our sponsors, Olimio and Pierre Alisi. And of course, we are coming to you live this evening from the beautiful Merendal estate. So thank you, Merendal, for this beautiful venue, and to the sponsors once again. And we have an amazing competition. So you can stand a chance to win a beautiful night stay for 2 people, bed and breakfast included, at Merendal Estate. So the question we're going to ask is, you phrase it better than, than me.
We want to know, at the end of this award ceremony, you must tell us which single producer took the most gold medals.
Yes. So listen carefully. We're going to test you. So at the end, the first person to comment, you're going to have to comment. The first correct answer in the comments will win the amazing prize. So shall we kick it off?
I think we shall kick it off.
My heart is pounding.
Let me just get to the bronze list.
Yes, so we're starting with the bronze winners 2020.
And Minky, I think you're going to start with the bronze winners in the delicate category.
Okay.
Am I right?
You
and
are,
we're going to
indeed.
name the producers and the name of the oil
Yes.
in no specific
No,
order.
it's alphabetical.
semi-alphabetical.
Semi-alphabetical. No, there goes that. It's not. It's a no specific order. So yes, we're starting with the delicate style bronze winners 2020. So the producer and then the name of the oil. Firstly, we've got Vin d'Or, Big Blend, Galinia Estate, Galinia Estate Frantoio, Kadima Olive Estate, Artois Mission, Willow Creek Products, Nay Valley EVOO, Marlborough Olive Growers, Marlborough Olive Growers Delicate, Porterville Olives, Andante Delicate, Kransfontein Landgoed Mission, Willow Creek Products, Directors Reserve EVOO.
And that's an intense oil. We went over from
You
delicate
did.
now to intense.
We did. That's an intense. So the Willow Creek Products, Directors Reserve EVOO is an intense. Thank you, Ilse. And you can now carry on with the medium.
And I also wanted to say that's the only intense oil
On
in
the
the
bronze
winner list. Very
Yes.
interesting enough. So
Yes.
we're going over to the bronze winners in the medium style. And it is Galinia Estate with their Galinia Estate Directors Blend. The Hut Olive Farm with the Hut EVOO Blend Frantoia, Coratina and Mission. The Hut Olive Farm with the Hut EVOO Coratina. Gabriel's Kloof with their Gabriel's Kloof EVOO. Porterville Olives with their Andante Mezzo. Het Bos Olives with their Het Bos Olives Frantoia EVOO. Lions Creek Olive Estate, two different oils on this bronze winner list for them, Karoo Blend and Favolosa. Then Olyfanhof Olive Estate, also two bronze medals for their EVOO Freaky F and their EVOO Beastie B. We love those names.
Love it.
Three Sisters Montpellier with their Three Sisters EVOO. The Greenleaf Olive Company with their Saint Sebastian Bay EVOO.
Well done.
That's all the bronze winners.
Yes.
Can we give a big applause?
Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the bronze winners
Yes.
for the 2020 SA Olive Awards.
Yes, fantastic. Congratulations. Okay, so Ilse, let's chat a little bit about the taste profile of local olive oils. I know it's mostly produced in the Western Cape.
Yes.
Why is that?
The Western Cape has an inherent Mediterranean climate. You know, it's one of the reasons that I wrote my book, which is a Mediterranean local olive, not olive book, but a cookbook. And the Western Cape, I think most of the oils are produced here. Some of them are slightly a little bit further to the Karoo side. But we have the perfect terroir and many different ones within that to produce beautiful olive trees. So for the taste profile, there are three different intensities.
Strengths?
Yes.
Yeah.
We start with delicate and then medium and intense. And you also have very different color profiles throughout that. So it's not only the very strong and sharp oils that can be classified extra virgin olive oil. It all depends on the terroir, how it was harvested, what kind of soil they have, how ripe the olives were when they were picked and harvested. And I know in South Africa we still depend a lot on human labor. So it's a very much an involved process, and probably one of the reasons that the producers are so incredibly passionate about this industry is they employ a lot of people, and the people really have their hearts invested in whatever they're producing. So in terms of taste profile, let's also talk about how to store extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
So one of the things that many people don't know is that you should keep a good bottle of extra virgin olive oil away from light, away from extra oxygen, and away from, what's the third one? heat. That's the other thing. So if you have a cupboard that's dry and cool and dark, that's the best place to store it. And again, the shelf life is 18 months to 24 months. So
Mine never ever lasts that long. I mean, I get it within a month, it's done because we just love it so much and I use it for everything. Elizabeth, let's talk a little bit about food pairings. Yeah, you can tell us more about that. We spoke briefly earlier and you mentioned that you could bake with olive oil.
Absolutely.
On top of everything else that you use it for.
Yes, I think when I was introduced to extra virgin olive oil, I talk about maybe 20 years ago because I didn't grow up with it. Our industry is still quite young. We only knew extra virgin olive oil as a dressing, but these days you can absolutely use it for everything. I mean, apart from rubbing it all over your skin, you can use it over ice cream. You can serve it with soft cheeses. You can use it as a marinade for meat. You can bake incredible cakes. It goes so well with chocolate, actually, as a pairing. And I bake my rusks at home with extra virgin olive oil. The shelf life is increased. So I mean, what more do you want? It's just it's an incredible product.
Okay. We're just getting a note as well that Instagram is not working. So please just carry on with Facebook. We can see your comments, by the way, and your earrings are going viral.
Oh,
the people are loving your earrings, Ilse, so they want to know where it's from. It reminds me of a very light and fresh olive oil.
That's why I chose it. It is the color. So. It is the color of my favorite oil. And yes, it's from olive coral.
Oh, wow.
In KZN, they contacted me and said, can we send you a pair? And I never, when I looked at it in the box, I never thought that it would match my outfit, but it almost looks like gold from afar. Yeah.
Well, it's getting a lot of comments. Let's see. Good luck, producers. Ilse's earrings. Teleprompter. Nee, ons het nie 'n teleprompter nie.
No, we don't.
Ons moet hierdie gebruik. Gorgeous earrings. Ag, ons voel mekaar goed aan. Baie dankie. En
dankie, hoe goed, Trieter.
Ja, and they're loving your tips. I mean, I'm hanging on her lips, as you can see.
I just wanted to say, I've seen Minky give cooking tips in her own kitchen on videos. She is a great cook. We've done 1 or 2 food segments together. En hierdie 2 Afrikaanse girls hou eweveel van kos maak. So
But I said to my daughter the other day because she came back from school and they spoke about what they wanted to become when they grow up, and so she said that she wanted to be a chef. So I asked her what she thinks a chef is, and she said, well, it's someone that cooks food, but in a restaurant. So I said, so what do you think, wat dink jy is mama? Dan is mama mos ook 'n kok, want mama maak vir julle kos. Nee, ek sê
nie proud genoeg.
Nee, mama is nie 'n kok nie. Dis ek, okay, maar mama is 'n huiskok. Ja. So ek is 'n huiskok. So jy het die lekker tips, ek kan net die goed gebruik en ek weet wat vir my lekker proe.
Nee, maar ek sien jy lyk baie tuis daar in jou kombuis, so ek sal
try, you know, a jack of all trades.
Maar dis die lekker ding, jy weet, 'n deel van olyfolie gebruik is om dit met vriende te deel. And it's one of the reasons that I love cooking is that it brings people together, you know, in an age that we have gone so digital, etc. Sitting around a table, it's one of the few moments that we still, you know, bring people together, look each other in the eye, share some bread, clinks on a glass of wine.
I think that's why I love cooking so much as well, because it's a love language for me, and it's about that togetherness, sitting around the table, sharing the food. And my favorite use for olive oil is dunking my bread into it. So that is with a bit of salt and any sourdough or ciabatta bread. And then the other one is I love a fresh pasta with lots of good quality olive oil and just plain garlic.
Parmigiano.
Yes, yeah, absolutely loads of that.
Now I have to say, I'm one of the dippers. I can eat olive oil, everything. But another tip that I can give people is if you ever bake bread at home, as soon as it comes out of the oven, just drizzle it with oil because that heat and everything just gives the bread a wonderful extra flavor. And then it gets absorbed. It's just, it's great. That's what I usually do. If it's flat bread, etc., especially, just drizzle liberally all over.
Well, you just reminded me that I actually baked your bread Recipe, yes, in lockdown. The one that you do for 2 pans.
Oh, yes, the white bread.
Yes, the white bread, of course, the white bread.
There's extra virgin olive oil in that recipe
Yes, that's
too,
what
I
you
think.
reminded me.
Yes,
but
yes.
okay, are we ready for the silver awards? I think so.
I think we are. Let me go to the list again. I hope
Okay.
everyone, all the bronze winners, have been celebrating already, but there's a lot
Yes.
more to come, obviously,
Yes,
and there are
yes,
many
yes.
different producers across many of the categories that
Yes.
will have more than one prize. I think you should start.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll start with this one. So, the SA Olive Awards silver winners for 2020. We will start in the delicate style. Oh no, I need to focus. Delicate. I'll start with the delicate style. In no particular order. Oakhurst Olives, Oakhurst EVOO Delicate. Lions Creek Olive Estate, Frantoio. Olive Boutique Lecchino Frantoio. Congratulations, that's the delicate. Then we're going into the intense style. Rio Largo Olive Estate, Rio Largo Premium. Kransfontein Landgoed, Coratina. Lions Creek Olive Estate, Coratina. Marlborough Olive Growers, Marlborough Olive Growers Intense. Kadima Olive Estate, Artois Intense. Marlborough Olive Growers, Marlborough Olive Growers Directors Reserve Intense.
That is a long name.
That is a long name. So now I'm going on to the medium style. So the producer and then the name of the oil, of course.
Silver medals.
Silver medals.
Yes.
All silver medals. XDM EVOO. Anysbos Olywe, Anysbos EVOO. Babylon Storen EVOO Don Carlo. Babylon Storen EVOO Frantoio. Duikersdrift EVOO. Grote Vallei EVOO. Vrygelegen Farm, Adara EVOO Directors Reserve. Vrygelegen Farm, Adara EVOO Blend.
And I'll carry on with the silver winners in the medium style,
Yes.
because there are many of them. Next up is Gabrielskloof with the Gabrielskloof EVOO. Galenia Estate with the Galenia Estate Blend. Kadima Olive Estate with the Artois Medium Blend. Hetvlok Kasteel with Hetvlok Kasteel Blend. Lomarin with the Lomarin EVOO. Klovenburg Olives, Klovenburg EV Estate Olive Oil. Kransfontein Landgoed, and they have 2 medals for their Frantoio and Directors Reserve. Mardou Investments, Oil of the Olive. Lions Creek Olive Estate with their Don Carlo. Lapitos Olive Growers with the Lapitos EVOO. Oudewerfskloof with the Oudewerfskloof EVOO Ouwerfskloof. Mount Cedar with the Mount Cedar EVOO. Oakhurst Olives, both two silver medals for them for Oakhurst, with the Oakhurst EVOO Premium Reserve Coratina and the Oakhurst EVOO Medium. Olive Boutique with the Olive Boutique Coratina. Stadsig with the Well EVOO. PG Fruit Olives with the Pai Paracore Directors Reserve. Porterville Olives with their Andante Forte. Rockhaven Farm with the Rockhaven Farm EVOO. And Wildekrans with the Wildekrans Field Blend EVOO.
Carrying on in the medium style Silver Awards 2020, the Greenleaf Olive Company, Greenleaf EVOO. Then Tukara received 4 medals in this style. Tukara Mission EVOO. Tukara Premium EVOO, Tukara Estate EVOO, Tukara Multi EVOO. Vindor Coratina, Vindor, another one, FS17 en Lecchino, Zoetigheid met Zoetigheid Coratina, and then finally Willow Creek Products Estate Blend EVOO. Congratulations!
Congratulations to all the silver winners! That was a mouthful, and I have to say,
Sugar.
yeah.
Okay,
Incredible stuff,
yes,
guys. I hope you're celebrating on that side as well. We cheers. On
Yes,
you.
are we allowed to drink yet?
I think
Are you
so.
drinking? Can we have comments on
I
you?
hope
Are we
everyone's
allowed to?
celebrating. Let's see. Well done, Ouderwers Kloof Olive Farm. Benny Shri, all of us at Olive and Grape couldn't be more proud. Van Adara EVOO.
Hetvlok Castile with a silver medal.
I
Congratulations.
can see people are really celebrating.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, I'm so
thank you for
happy.
making us feel that we're not just doing this between the two of us.
Although, Minky, you are great company.
So are you, right back at you, Ilse. It's so weird doing things like this these days, but I guess this is kind of the new normal, and it's very gerieflik to do it here in front of the fire at
I have to
Merendal.
say, it's nice and cozy. I'm not cold. I know it's winter outside, but we're very toasty here.
Not complaining at all. Okay, Ilse, we know that you are an absolute bron van kennis this evening. So please can you give us more tips and tell us a little bit more about the actual health benefits of olive oil?
Yes, I'm not a doctor or a dietitian, but it is very well known that...
But you are a consumer.
Yes, I am, and a big advocate and user of extra virgin olive oils. So the main thing to me is that extra virgin olive oil to me is a superfood. It actually has so many incredible benefits. The main thing is that we all know that our bodies need good oils, you know, for a good heart function, for our nails and our skins, for healthy brain function.
For the joints.
For the joints, arthritis, you name it. Extra virgin olive oil is fantastic for that. But furthermore, also it prevents more serious illnesses like osteoporosis. Let me just get that list again. What's that other specifically?
Obesity,
Alzheimer's, heart disease, all of that stuff, even depression, it can have a wonderful positive effect of preventing serious illnesses like that. And then also it's anti-inflammatory.
I think especially in this day and age, that's very important.
Yes, and it's filled with antioxidants. One of my other very interesting things that I read the other day is that extra virgin olive oil has a natural SPF of 8.
What?
So you would think you'd burn more, but if you were stuck in an olive grove somewhere and the sun was really shining, you can just rub a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Yes. So, and obviously lots of people use it in their hair, on their skin. It's safe for babies. And I think we should teach kids from a young age to use extra virgin olive oil. I know my daughter, obviously she grew up in a house where I just, drink it. But she eats it over all of her pasta. She dips her bread. And it's a great way of getting kids also to have all the wonderful good oils. Obviously you can also deep fry stuff in that. But extra virgin olive oil as it is just an absolute superfood. Yes. And that's why it's a little bit more expensive than other oils. And we should absolutely embrace that.
Yeah, and that's why we should support local as well, because support the local producers, because we can see how much goes into it. And it's basically the heart and soul of the community and the producers. Okay, our favorite dishes. We spoke a little bit about our favorite dishes.
Yes, I specifically also want to say I spoke with a few of the judges, and they said that the harvest of 2020, the notes that they picked up on most are the incredible tropical and floral notes. That's maybe not present every year as a predominant note. They said tropical, floral, very herbaceous, and then definitely a dominant nuttiness also, and nutty flavors in 2020's harvest. So Apart from the freshness of the South African olive oils, I think we have a lot of flavors that go around. And if you want to pair an olive oil with food, you know, I think the same rule of thumb than pairing wines with food would sal geldig wees hier. So if you have something very delicate in flavor and in a dish, maybe a poached fish or something, I would use a delicate extra virgin olive oil. If you have something more robust, maybe an intense, wonderful, fresh frantoio or something would be better. But it doesn't always work like that, you know, because we get so much guidance from wine connoisseurs that say you have to have this wine with this food. And I think with olive oil, to me, like with wines, I like to experiment and find what I love best.
But that for me is something that when we spoke earlier you mentioned, because in my house I only have one bottle of olive oil.
Do you know what it is? What cultivar?
No idea.
Okay.
I use it for everything. I know it's extra virgin. Yes. No, obviously it's olive oil. And not the time to mention now that it might have been the cheapest one. But joke. This is a joke. It's not a joke.
You bought bulk. That's what you did.
But exactly that's what I did. I did.
That's a clever choice.
Big 1 liter.
Yes.
And for me, anyway. So, but that's quite, I would never have thought of like having 3 or 4, even 5 different olive oils at the same time in my home, because in my mind I would use one and finish it and then buy another one.
Yes.
And
you can do that, obviously.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so interesting now that you're speaking about the different notes and the tastes and...
Once you taste a few very good quality olive oils next to each other and you spice them from delicate through medium to intense, and you spend some time and you smell it and you really taste it, you will, I think a whole new world will open for you. So in my house, I'm a sucker for a really robust oil. So I tend to buy more of that.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, as I said, you must experiment. One of my favorite oils is a very intense nocellara or something oil. So not that it's not so algemene varietal nie. And the best way for me to pair it is with a very delicate tasting fresh ball of burrata cheese, which in terms of rules shouldn't work, but it works so well. Just with some extra salt flakes. You don't even need the tomato, it's not even a caprese. It just works well. So I think if you see the CTC seal, buy what you prefer, taste and see which flavors work best with your food preferences. Not everyone's going to like the same thing.
Excuse me, I'm so excited to tell you. Guess where I'm going tomorrow and what I'll be buying tomorrow. Lots of olive oil, and we'll be tasting lots of olive oil.
Yes, they're open everywhere. Yes.
And definitely look out for the CTC.
And just one more interesting thing about the 2020 harvest. I can't remember if I've already mentioned this. It's been a bumper year. 2020 in terms of harvest. I know it year by year, you know, it fluctuates. One year, like last year, was a very, very low harvest yield. And this year, it was an absolute bumper year. And I think on average, the industry harvested about 30% more, and in some instances, a lot more. So we have a lot more bottles of fresh, extra virgin 2020 oils on the shelves at the moment. It's extremely fresh. This season, they were just bottled. So I want to really encourage people to get out there and discover new brands and buy extra virgin olive oil with the CTC seal on.
Talking about the production and the yield that it's, the opbrengs wat het gehad het, so taking the labor intensity of the production of olives and the pressing of the oil, the SA olive industry is a solid provider of livelihoods in the local agricultural industry. And that's something that's extremely valuable in the times that we live in today.
Absolutely.
So that's even more a testament to...
Jobs save lives.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a livelihood for a lot of communities, and as I say, our olive oil industry specifically are still really dependent on human labor and not as mechanized as some of the other European industries. So are we almost ready to go into gold?
I'm thinking like we need to like crack on and go for gold.
I think you can start again, Minky. You do it so well.
Okay, maar kom ons kyk eers of daar Happy with, well, no one commented on our wine, so okay, obviously we're not allowed to drink yet.
Oh,
But,
we will finish the bottle afterwards. I'm going nowhere. I'm not driving, so
Oh,
yes,
ja.
please support local. It's a great way to breathe life into our economy,
Yes.
says Warren de Vos.
Yes.
Sonja Pouka, baie geluk aan die oude werfskloof span.
That's right.
Daar, Barbara Bensiger says, yes, so happy with the bronze medals. Our first year as olive farmers at Olyfanhof. And thank you for...
Thank you for liking our names.
Freaky F and Beastie B. We love it. We love it.
Congratulations, you deserve it. It's amazing.
Klaas Stoffberg says, lekker Gert. And now Gert is a olive producer at Tokara.
Okay.
So I know there's a lot of love for everyone in this industry. It's so wonderful to see.
Thanks to the tasters.
Yes, to the panel.
Yes, thank you to
Panel
the panel.
of 5 people that expertly
Yeah, I
did this
said it
blind
took them
tastings.
5 days this year.
Yes.
To go through all of the tastings and
They're
that's in
well
itself.
oiled now.
Ja, nee. Gesond. Hulle is gesond en niks inflammasie in daai lyfies nie. Okay, so shall we announce?
Yes. We have 2 pages of gold winners. Would you
Okay,
want
we
to
said we're
do
going to go
1-1?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. So shall I start?
I think you should go for it in the delegates.
Good. So we're starting with the delegates. So these are the gold medal winners for the 2020 SA Olive Awards. Good luck. Okay, no particular order. In the delegate style, we've got Kleine Haaskraal, EVOO.
I want to clap for everyone, but we're going to keep it now. Ons gaan dit hou van die einde. Ons is so excited saam met julle. Rio Largo Olive Estate, Rio Largo Gold.
Then we have 2 medals, and this is an honor for me. Kleinbergskloof Olive Estate for the Kleinbergskloof Family Reserve and Kleinbergskloof Frantoio.
Wow, 2 medals.
Yes.
Next up, Cederberg Olives for their Cederberg Olives Frantoio.
We've moved on now to the intense style for the gold winners 2020. Oudewerfskloof, is it my beurt?
Ja.
Ja. Oudewerfskloof, EVOO Fabioso.
And the only other gold medal winner in the intense category for tonight is Mardou Investments with the XXV Intense.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay! It's amazing.
We're not done yet. Not
No,
done yet.
no. We're moving on to the medium style. So the medium style gold winners 2020 are Friesland Farm, Friesland EVOO.
Babylon Storen with Babylon Storen EVOO blend.
Challenger.
Yes.
Congratulations, 2 medal winners, Challenger Mountain Oil EVOO and the Peregrine Limited Edition.
Another 2 gold medals for the following producer. De Hut Olive Farm for the De Hut EVOO blend Frantoia Coratina and De Hut EVOO Frantoio.
Fraai gelegen farm, Adara EVOO Favolosa.
Ons het baie lekker Italiaanse
Nee,
woorde
ons
vandag.
gooi vir hom.
Gelukkig fraai gelegen. Volgende, Tokara vir Tokara Frantoio EVOO.
Weer eens, baie geluk. Congratulations. In the medium style, Kleinbergskloof Olive Estate, Kleinbergskloof Estate Blend.
Lapitos Olive Growers for their family blend.
Lomera Terra del Capo.
Morgenster, and they have 3 gold medals in a row. Morgenster Don Carlo, Morgenster EVOO, and Woolworths EVOO, produced by Morgenster.
Then for the next producer, 2 gold medals. and it is Wildekrans for Wildekrans Endless EVOO and Wildekrans Keer Weer EVOO. Congratulations.
Next up, the only producer from the Free State, all
Yes,
the way from the Free
it's worth a
State.
mention.
Cerrado Olive Estate with the Cerrado EVOO.
Oudewerfskloof met hulle olifantsbos.
PG Fruit Olives with Pai Paracore EVOO.
Porterville Olives, Andante Intenso.
Rio Largo Olive Estate, Rio Largo EVOO.
Olive Boutique with 2 gold medals with the Olive Boutique Frantoio and Olive Boutique Frantoio Coratina.
And we're ending the gold medals on a high note for one specific producer called Zoetigheid that has 4 different gold medals in the gold category. Zoetigheid Daniels Delish, Zoetigheid Frantoio, Zoetigheid Green Harvest, and Zoetigheid Intense Blend.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations to all the gold medal winners.
Congratulations. We are so proud of you. We will gladly support you. We love the industry and we are just so proud of our local producers and the industry and its people doing so well, performing so well. So congratulations to each and every winner this evening. For the aspiring winners, next year is another year. We'll know you'll get there. And yeah, we support you, we salute you. From myself, Minky and Ilse, it was amazing to host you this evening, to spend the evening with you. Thank you again to Merendal, who has made the venue for us possible. We need the answer now. I know there's a little bit of a delay, for the competition.
Yes.
For the Merendal sleepover or stay over, the one-night stay for 2 people, bed and breakfast included. So you need to mention the gold winner with the most medals, who received the most medals this evening.
I also wanted to say it makes me so incredibly excited to see so many new names on the list. You know, there are many settled producers that have been getting medals every year, but there are many new names on this list that I haven't seen before. I cannot wait to go out and support every single one of you. I hope to see you in the shops all around. We really want to encourage everyone to buy South African extra virgin olive oil. It is, you know, it's an industry that's just not backing down internationally for anyone else, although they're so young and very small compared to the what's going on in the rest of the world. We're so proud to have shared all the winners with you tonight. Minky, thank you for your wonderful company.
Dit is lekker, dit was so
baie
lekker.
lekker. And we salute the industry, the farmers, the producers, the harvesters, the pickers, the people who put the labels on. We salute you tonight.
And we urge you to buy this CTC seal labeled olive oil. And once again to our sponsors, Olio Mio and Pirelisi. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
and from
much,
us at Merendal.
Absolutely.
Salute.
Salute.
And congratulations.
Congratulations everyone. Ek gaan nou sluk vat.
Ja, wel, ek het al 'n sluk gevat.